Hello, my loves. Welcome back to my channel. This is Medea J, and today's video is extra special. So in today's video, I'm going to be unboxing and testing out for the very first time, because all I've done is take off the wrapper. I've actually not smelled any of these scents yet, but we're going to be testing the new KAYALI Oudgasm. So KAYALI was kind enough to send me a cute little PR box, and we're going to unbox it, try the scents together. I'll give you guys my first impression, and we go from there. So if that sounds interesting to you, then keep on watching and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Let's go. So this is the PR box that came. Okay, look at how big it is compared to my head. I am so appreciative to KAYALI for sending this my way. Honestly, when it came out, I was like, oh my god, it's an entire beast of a collection. How many of these products can I get? Type of thing, because I wasn't sure if I was going to receive any of it in PR. It's times like this that I'm truly grateful for the reviews and the video content that I produce, because KAYALI is one of those perfume houses that I absolutely adore. I have spent my hard-earned money collecting a lot of her fragrances, and I'm so appreciative to this collection. Like, oud is something I love, so I'm excited. Okay, so this is what the box looks like. I've got a 50ml bottle, and I've got three 10ml bottles. The collection is called Oudgasm, and in the collection you've got 4 fragrances, and each one having perfume Oud Wood to match it. So I'll go through all of that good stuff, but I wanted to show you the PR box. And I've also got cute little flyer. You know how KAYALI does with her information and flyers. Come on, yeah. Look at that. She's absolutely gorgeous. And these are the 4 fragrances, like I said. And it's called the Oudgasm Collection. There's also some instructions on how to burn the perfume Oud Wood, and some information about all of the fragrances. So like I said, this is the Oudgasm Collection. According to Mona, it took them 5 years in the making to produce this collection. But if a fragrance takes 5 years to produce, then definitely them sourcing the ingredients or balancing the smells. I mean, it's a big collection, so I do appreciate the time it's taken to develop this. Like I said, this is based on oud, and I'm a huge oud lover. I love a lot of the Middle Eastern and Arab scents, so I'm really excited for this. KAYALI is one of those brands that really leans into their heritage. A lot of their perfumes, if not all of their perfumes, are based on the Middle Eastern and Arab roots, which I've always appreciated about the brand. Like, they're very authentic to their heritage, and that for me is bonus points. Everything about KAYALI is usually very luxurious, you know, wealthy type of feel. So this collection is giving me the wealth. Watching Mona's video, she was talking about trying to balance their Middle Eastern roots with her Western roots as well, and just making sure that the collection doesn't lean too heavily into oud, thereby scaring people, but kind of has that beautiful balance, so that if you really do love oud, you get the sense of it. And if you're somebody that is just being introduced to oud, it's not going to be too much for you as well. And she was also talking about the collection being part of a lifestyle, so the Middle Eastern way, where the perfume is an entire experience and not just a scent that you wear, really resonates with me, because I'm African, and with African, everything that we do is very much part of our heritage, part of our culture, so we don't do anything in half measures. So I really appreciate that she went all in and really leaned into her roots when producing this collection. So let's get into what I do have. Like I said, the collection comes in 4 different fragrances. I've taken the packaging off them, but I've actually not sprayed it or done anything. The first one we're going to look at is called Vanilla Oud, and as you can see, they come in the usual KAYALI box which is gorgeous. The ones that I have are the 10 milliliter, which I don't mind because I really do want to try them out, and if I like it, I'll probably pick up the bigger sizes. So I do appreciate that there's no waste, and they've sent it in this manner. So this one says Vanilla Oud 36, and if you know KAYALI, the number that is usually beside the name means the amount of times that they sent it back for reformulation. So for this one, they sent it back 36 times for reformulation. It also says EDP, so Eau de Parfum Intense, and I'm guessing is the level of intensity that you get from the fragrance itself, which kind of leans into its longevity as well. The one that they sent is a 50 ml bottle. Some of my KAYALI fragrances are in 50 ml, some are 100 ml, but I do love a 50 ml bottle because you can travel with it. So taking the cap off, and got this gorgeous black bottle. They all come in this style of bottle, but then the print and the lettering is of a different color to match the fragrance. Okay, I want to read a little bit about why Mona named the collection Oudgasm. She did say in her video that she wanted something memorable, and she wanted people to, you know, that feeling that you get when you've got that amazing scent bubble, and you know, it's a whole experience, that kind of orgasmic feel. She didn't say that specifically, but I was kind of getting that from what she was saying. In the flyer that she's produced, she said, I've always believed that perfume is synonymous with pleasure. I named the collection Oudgasm because I wanted something that was just as bold as the juices themselves. Out of all the fragrance notes in the world, Oud has always given me this incredible euphoric feeling that is both transformative and transportive, as if it exists in its own universe. Amazing. So just to give you some background, back to Vanilla Oud. So at the back of the box, as well as at the back of the bottle, you've got the notes that come in this fragrance. It's also written in Arabic, which I love. I haven't actually noticed that on the other packaging. Nothing's to say that that isn't the case. I've just never really noticed it. I think because this is a black box, and the only other black box I have is Elixir. So anyway, I digress. Comes in the usual diamond style packaging, which is fantastic. The notes in this one, you've got vanilla sugar, praline, saffron, white musk, oak musk, and oud. I know for a fact anything that has saffron in it always smells fantastic. I don't know what it is with saffron, but I haven't come across a fragrance that has saffron and smells dull. Like, not only does it smell fantastic, but it kind of performs amazing as well. Like, the performance is always great. Let's give this one a spray. I've got some sample strips because, like I said, I haven't sprayed them. So let's come in a little bit so you can see my whole reaction. So wow, that is a very generous strong spray. Oh wow. Oh wow. I know she was saying that she used the perfumers that she used to produce Vanilla 28. They kind of worked on this one, and you can tell, like, when I first sprayed, it's very sweet, very sugary, a little bit creamy from the vanilla. So sweet, sugary, vanilla-esque type of smell. I definitely don't get as much oud as I've sprayed it, but nothing's to say that as it dries down, the oud won't like shout and come through. It's definitely very unique. I don't know if it's the oak moss that's kind of balancing this beautifully, or the saffron is coming through. The flowers are really balancing out. It's really, really coming through. But it's kind of like your comforting but spicy feel. Spice is what you normally get from saffron, but then the praline is very sugary, it's very sweet. I would definitely say that the level of oud in this one, because oud is one of those smells that the minute you spray it, you can really grab it. Like if there's a lot of oud, and if there's bad oud, because I found that there's more of the smoother, luxurious oud, and then there's the really rough oud, like I call it. This one feels more smooth, luxurious, well blended in. I would say that the oud level in this one is probably very minimal. It's quite low and only comes through at the very end, and it's kind of very subtle, very smooth. Yeah, sophisticated. It's like your elevated vanilla 28. You know, vanilla 28 mixed in with oud satin mood. You know, that type of thing, but maybe just a little bit of oud satin mood from MFK. That's kind of like what this is giving me. Okay, okay. If you're not really into oud, or if you're just being introduced to oud so far, I would definitely say this guy will give you that oud essence without being overly in your face. All right. Ooh, I love this. It's just getting better and better as it's drying down. Mm. Yeah, it's getting musky. Hmm. Definitely smells fantastic. And this is just on a strip. It's definitely going to evolve a little different on the skin compared to on the strip. Let's move on to the next one. Okay, so the next one that I've got is Cafe Oud, and this has 19 next to it. So I'm guessing 19 times before it was perfect. At the back of this, it says cappuccino, geranium, rose damascene, white musk, vanilla, and oud. So there's rose in this one. There's cappuccino. So I'm expecting it to be a little subtly spicy. You know, that whole coffee type of smell. I'm one of those people that love the smell of coffee in AC. Like if if you grew up in Nigeria or any of these hotter countries that use a lot of air conditioning, and you drink coffee, there's just that smell of coffee, tobacco in aircon mixed in with air freshener that always just smells really nice to me. So this is the 10 milliliter bottle. Like I said, the color of the border and the text is slightly different. So this one is kind of like your latte type of color, which is so cute. I have never had a KAYALI scent in this size. My toxic trait is that I like consistency, and I might just get it. Even if I don't like it, I might just get it just to complete my collection. But anyway, we digress. So Cafe Oud is, like I said, we've got cappuccino, geranium, rose damascene, white musk, vanilla, and oud. So let's give this one a spray and see. I'm expecting the cappuccino to really sing in this one. Like, oh, just by spraying it alone, I can already smell the oud and I can already smell the rose. Mm-mm. Oh, oh, oh. I tell you what, I from time was never a biggest lover of rose, but over time my nose has evolved and I absolutely love rose in fragrances. Rose and oud combined together, chef's kiss. That combination is everything. And then sprinkling a little bit of saffron with the spice. Very nice. Okay, so as I spray this one, I get more of the rose. The cappuccino is there. It's coming through. It isn't the first thing that I smelled, to be honest. I smelled more of the rose when I first sprayed it, but the coffee is coming through, the vanilla as well is coming through, is making it a little creamy. It's definitely very woody. The oud is shining through. That oud is mixed in with the rose perfectly. But this to me is a very sultry, sexy type of fragrance. I would say the oud is absolutely elevated more than the vanilla. Like you can pick it up, but it's still very smooth. It's not shouting, it's not in your face. And it's just, it's just taking me up and down. It's amazing. This is like third date, you're gonna get lucky. Mm-mm. Type of smell. This is very sexy. I find this to be very sexy, very sultry, very strong. You know, a woman who knows what she wants. That's the type of vibe that I'm getting from this one. So if you love Rose in Oud, if you love Rose and Oud combined, you're absolutely gonna love this one because the vanilla is just there as like a balance for it. You get more of the Rose and Oud mixed together. I love this one. I think I am gonna get a bigger bottle of this one. If the Rose in this one is already smelling like a snack, I can just imagine the Rose Oud, which is one that we're gonna smell next. That's just gonna smell absolutely fantastic. I wish there was a bit more coffee cappuccino coming through. I wish. For me it's just a little bit too subtle, but I do like the fact that the oud is not too much in your face. It's still very subtle, but it balances really well with the rose. Like it smells, oh, it smells fantastic. Speaking of the next one, we've got Rose Oud, and this has a gorgeous pink writing on the packaging, which I love. So the notes on this one, you've got lemon, geranium, Bulgarian rose, which is a very strong, beautiful rose, vanilla, Madagascar, cashmere wood, and oud. Ooh, that's gonna be really woody, very sexy, very mysterious type of vibe. And this is what the cute little bottle looks like. It's just so cute. Get myself a little strip. I'm expecting the rose. Okay, there's lemon in it, and I do like citrus. I'm expecting to smell citrus in the opening, the rose to come through, spice things up a little bit, and then it gets warmer with the wood and the oud. Just by smelling that, I already get the oud. Oh, definitely get the oud. Oh my gosh. The lemon is very citrus. Oh god, the lemon is a joy. Lemon and oud. Who would have thought? I never thought to mix lemon and oud together. Okay, any citrus notes with oud. This is fantastic. Okay. So it's bright, it's sparkling in the opening. And then the rose is just very grown, very sexy, very floral, delicate, a bit spicy, a bit playful, sultry, you know? And then it's blending with the oud. The oud is smooth. It's not harsh or anything. It's really, really smooth. The oud intensity is definitely higher than vanilla, higher than cafe. I smell lemon, I smell the rose, I smell the oud, I smell the wood because it's quite warm. I don't get as much of the vanilla, but I'm guessing that as it dries down, the vanilla might just, just come through and make an appearance. But it is very creamy and very smooth, so that's probably the vanilla. Oh my gosh, this is another one that I'm definitely gonna get a full-size bottle of because this is fantastic. I love this one. So far, Rose Oud is trumping everyone. So Rose Oud, Vanilla Oud, Cafe Oud in that order. This is fantastic. I can just imagine, as a matter of fact, actually, I think I'm gonna spray this one on my hand and then see if that vanilla comes through while we are testing. Ooh, child, that is gorgeous. That is gorgeous. Mona, hello, Mona. How many times did I call you? Oh, solid. And the last one is the one that I'm fearing the most. I'm fearing it because she gonna be strong. She's going to be strong. So this is Tobacco Oud. This is gonna be a strongin'. So I love the text on this one. It's kind of like your green, electric green type of text. There is mandarin. What is this? Mandarin. There's white honey. Okay, there's honey. Honey and tobacco smells really nice. There's geranium, there's vanilla, there's tobacco, and there's oud, of course. Let's give this guy a smell. I'm expecting it to be smoky, to be creamy, sweet, smoky. If I can get a strip, that would be good. All right. Here goes nothing. Oh my god, I haven't even put it in my nose, and the oud is like, hello. Oh wow. The oud and the honey. That is, ooh. Ooh. The oud, ooh. Yes. Ooh, that's gonna make me sneeze. Wait. Oh, the oud and the, ooh. The honey, the tobacco, and oud. Oh, it smells like someone is smoking a cigar. And then I sprayed honey in the room somehow. This is sexy. I can imagine this on a man and it will smell fantastic. This is like tobacco and honey sprinkled with a little bit of oud. It's very sexy, very spicy. Almost like there's saffron in it because I smell some spice, and from the notes, unless if there are like other notes that are not hero notes, there's spiciness in this. It's very grown, mature, big daddy, you know, chief exec, owner of multiple companies, CEO of many. Fantastic. The oud in this one is definitely the most intense compared to the other three. It's not my favorite, I'm not gonna lie. I do love oud, but I think this has to be when it's proper winter, it's really cold, and I pull this out. There's some sort of comforting warmth that comes with this fragrance, but isn't something that I would immediately reach for. This is something that the scene has to be set, but I think on my husband it's gonna smell absolutely fantastic. Okay, so in order of preference, I would definitely say from first impression, Rose Oud is my favorite, then Vanilla Oud, then, yeah, Rose Oud, Vanilla Oud, Cafe Oud, and Tobacco Oud. That would be my preference. I'm definitely gonna pick up a big size bottle of Rose Oud and Cafe Oud. Not sure about Tobacco Oud. I might just pick it up because of my toxic trait, but you know, with the Kayali fragrances, it's always smart to layer them together because you make unique, beautiful scents. Like my brain is already going. I can already see me combining Vanilla Oud with Invite Only. Like, anybody else with me? I'm looking at combining Rose Oud with Elixir because there's something really grown and sexy with the Elixir, and that one is slept on. I'm looking at probably combining Cafe Oud with citrus just to get some lemon in there because it smells really nice with the Rose Oud. I don't know. This is me just spitballing. I actually didn't share with you guys the number that is next to Tobacco Oud, which is 4, which means there were only 4 attempts before they nailed it for this one. So I am very, very excited for this. I'm just going to check real quick the price because as I'm speaking to you, it is live on Harrods, okay? And it's been live since September 19, and then it'll be live at Sephora UK and in the Europe from the 1st of October. I'm hoping to get my video up before then, just so that you guys can see and hopefully, you know, make your decision. The 10 milliliter bottles are £33, and the 50 ml bottle, which is the Vanilla Oud, is 122. Mona did say that the ingredients were expensive, especially the oud, because sourcing the right oud that gives you that kind of luxurious feel, like I said, there's smooth oud and then there's like the harsh one, was a challenge. So obviously that's reflected in the price, but I love that the aesthetics is all black and then you've got the writing. I feel like the packaging is very true to Kayali's brand. Now, the collection doesn't just stop there. Oh, no, no, no. Oh, no, no, no. Mona had to give us the whole experience. So we've got the Oudgasm perfumed Oud Wood. So she described this as Bahor. I hope I'm saying that properly. I apologize if I'm not. But Bahor is how I I thought I heard it. So I hope that's correct. And that's what it's translated into, like Oud Wood. So she said in the Middle East, people burn this perfume Oud Wood for the entire experience. They use it in their home, for their hair. It's very luxurious. It's very comforting and beautiful. She also said that each one of the fragrances has its own perfume Oud. So just looking on Perfume Wood, I mean. So looking on Harrods, you can actually pick up each of the Bacor on the different scents. So you've got the Tobacco, you've got the Vanilla Oud, you've got the Rose Oud, and you've got the Cafe Oud. And that retails for £95 and you get 30 grams of product. So let me show you what the packaging looks like. Of me struggling in real time. So the packaging comes like this. I'm just thinking about Christmas. This is a gorgeous Christmas present you can get someone. And you burn the perfume. So the one that she sent me is the Cafe Oud. So like you can see, it says so on the box. And you can get tobacco, you can get the rose, you can get the vanilla. And when you take it out, it comes in this gorgeous diamond packaging to match KAYALI's essence, to match the entire brand with their diamond packaging. And at the back, it says Cafe Oud, Perfume Oud Wood. When you open it up, you've got the cover. Oh wow, that's strong. And then the chips, which, ooh, that is strong. I can already smell it without even burning it. So these are the chips that you burn. So I have never seen or burnt these in my life. So this is going to be a learning experience even for me. And the packaging also says how you go about doing it. So it says, start your fragrance layering experience by burning KAYALI Oudgasm Perfume Oud Wood in an open space that you want to enrich with the decadent and luxurious scent of oud. I'm definitely going to be doing this in my living room area, that's for sure. Burn 1 to 2 perfumed oud wood chips in a suitable burner. Do not place the wood chips in direct contact with an open flame. I think because they might like flicker up and down. Never leave burning wood chips unattended. Allow the wood chips to cool completely before removing from the burner and disposing. So, Mona's tips. When burning the Oudgasm perfumed oud wood, open your wardrobe doors or hang clothes in the same room to scent your clothes as part of your Oudgasm fragrance ritual. You know, you always wonder how the Middle Eastern ladies always smell fantastic from head to toe, and sometimes we think it's the perfume oils and the fragrances that they spray, but I'm telling you, like, I'm so excited I can't even speak. This is the secret. Mon is telling us the secret. For a more intense fragrance experience, use an open hand to wave the perfume smoke over clothes and hair. For added intensity and longevity, layer with your choice of KAYALI Oudgasm EDP Intense. So, she sent over the burner. So, I've got this baby. Alright, I have never in my entire life, as a matter of fact, let me see if you can purchase the burner on Harrods. I don't see it, but I'm pretty sure you'll be able to purchase it on the KAYALI website somewhere because it says Oudgasm unless if it's a PR exclusive. Let's get this bad boy. Ooh. Open. Wow. I've never, ever, the first time for everything, you know. This is what it looks like. I'm guessing you burn the chip here. Can be plugged. That's the top. Oh my gosh, this is an experience. This is an entire experience. There's also a bag. So if I wanted to travel with this guy, what's in the bag? The charger, probably. Yeah, there's a bag with the charger. Ooh, and a little spoon to scoop up the chip. This, Mona, is an entire experience and a half. I absolutely have to try that out and come back to you guys either on TikTok or somewhere, because this is an entire experience and there are instructions on how to use it. I want to be responsible, so I will be reading that before using it. But the fact that you get a matching backward to really enhance the experience, crazy to me. This is fantastic. All right, you guys. So that is it for the entire collection. The only thing I couldn't source out, which I'm guessing if it wasn't said, then it isn't, is that is this collection limited edition? Because I would want to believe that this is part of the line going forward. I also couldn't see this perfume on Harrods for the 100 gram, like 100 milliliter bottle. I could only see for the 50 milliliter bottle. And even on the card that was sent, I can only see it in 50 ml, 10 ml, and obviously the perfume Oud Wood, which is 30 grams. So I'm guessing because of how expensive the price point is, because of how luxurious the Oud is, they're keeping it at 50 ml. Plus, like I said, there are 4 bottles, and someone like me that likes to collect the entire KAYALI range, I would most likely want to buy all 4 bottles. So I'm doing the math. I'm like, oh, that's a lot of money. But is it worth it is the main question. I tell you something. If you love KAYALI, then I would recommend that you sample all 4 of the fragrances. I get the 10 milliliter bottle, and then if you really love a particular scent, you can always uplift that and get a 50 ml. My personal preference, especially being someone who never really liked Rose and has grown to love Rose, is the Rose and the Vanilla. Like those two, for me, I am a vanilla lover through and through. So anything with vanilla, slap my name on it. But the Rose is absolutely fantastic. The Vanilla is absolutely fantastic. The Bacor is something that I have to try. I really love the idea of the essence and the smokiness of it really getting into clothes, into hair. And I've seen Middle Eastern ladies do this and they smell absolutely fantastic. I've always wondered why they smell so luxurious all the time for a long time. And I know that doing this technique is definitely going to improve the longevity of fragrances. Plus, as KAYALI said, these fragrances already have intense. So even just smelling the one that I sprayed on my hand, it smells really creamy and decadent and sophisticated and luxurious already. So I don't know about the performance yet until I try them out for an entire day. But just from what I'm spraying, I can tell that the performance of this is going to be fantastic. So I personally will recommend that you sample all 4 if you can. If you can't, then pick the one that has the notes that you resonate with the most. So there are hero notes across all 4 of the fragrances. And then you can get a Bacor to match, just so that you can get the full experience and full intensity of that smell. Other than that, I do want to say a huge congratulations to KAYALI. This collection is chef's kiss. When I was getting bored with the fragrance world, KAYALI was like, hold my hat, I'm coming. You know, this collection is absolutely fantastic. I love that it leans so much into your roots, and I appreciate everything this brand stands for. And I am so looking forward to more collections this year, if possible. Mona, if you can keep dropping them. But next year it's gonna be intense. Like they dropped the wedding collection this year. She dropped the vanilla patchouli collection. She dropped the pistachio gelato. It's been a fantastic year for KAYALI, and this one is the cream of the crop. Like this is like amazing. So that's my immediate like unboxing and first impression of the Oudgasm collection. And let me know what you guys think. Let me know which of the scents you resonate with the most. Let me know if you're excited to go out and test it out in stores. If you've got a Sephora near you, then by all means test it out. Like I said, in Sephora UK it will be out from the 1st of October, so you can test that out, and all of Europe as well, 1st of October. It's in Harrods right now as we speak, so if you wanted to go test that out, feel free to do so, and let me know what you think in the comment section. If you enjoyed this video, please go ahead and give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends and family and your friends as well. But yeah, I will catch you guys in a future video, and thanks so much for watching and stay safe. Bye.